Good morning, it's my second day here in Oaxaca. I'm going to Monte Alban, the archaeological site here in Oaxaca. It's very exciting. Now walking to Monte Alban. Monte Alban is one of the earliest major cities in Mesoamerica. It is one of the most important sites from the Zapotec culture. The Zapotec culture flourished in the valley of Oaxaca in the southeast of Mexico. ¿Qué es este?
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
3 nada más tengo.
Monte Alban World Heritage, and this is from 500 years before Christ. So it's very old. Now we're in Monte Alban. Come, let's watch. Hot here. Amazing. Almost on the top now. There's not many people right now. It's nice. The city Monte Alban served as the capital and cultural religious center of the most powerful rulers for the area at the time, from the period around 500 before Christ to year 700. It was a very holy place for the Zapotecs that lived here 500 before Christ. It's big steps. Maybe they made some sacrifice up here and throw down some heads and hearts from this mountain. So beautiful. Wow. You see this? It's amazing. After year 700, the city was abandoned, and the reason for that is still unknown. It was home for around 20,000 people and was the mightiest city at the time in Mesoamerica. Monte Alban is known for its impressive pyramid platforms, plazas, ball game courts, residential areas, religious temples, astrological buildings, stone monuments, defensive walls and roads, and of course all the beautiful art. You know why I wanna give life a try. Good for you. It's nice. Stones that still stands so many thousand years ago. Still here. The Zapotecs at Monte Alban was called the Cloud People because they were living on top of the mountain with a great view over the surrounding valleys. Zapotec artwork. And the shadows up here say goodbye to it all. The wall, I wanna follow my call. There's supposed to be an echo here. So I saw some people were clapping. There was a very nice place, and there's some holes up there. I wonder what that was. I don't know what they used it for. But it's also at the same time very quiet here. It's nice that there's not so many people and really a really idyllic place. I'm impressed. Zapotec culture was divided in social classes. On the top was rulers and nobility that also served as religious heads. Below these were the commoners that could also be rich and powerful. The rulers of Monte Alban was also controlling the hundreds of cities in the surrounding countryside area of Oaxaca. There is found around 170 royal tombs at Monte Alban. So it's many generations of rulers. See these round things? Maybe there were some high pillars here. So there was a place where they did a lot of trading. For my life. and also sacrifice. And you could imagine it was the last pyramid they did the sacrifice on, or maybe here. The Zapotecs, they had this dynasty that was the most powerful dynasty here of southeast of Mexico, and they were most long-lasting in Mesoamerican civilization. 1200 years they lasted. This was a stone called Estella. That was a ceremonial stone. You can see this. That's kind of a figure of a person there. Shadows up here say goodbye to it all. The wall. I wanna follow my call. Do it. The stone here is a picture of the ruler from back then, and it's here. That's where they had some ball games. They were doing something with a heap. I don't know what it was. Hitting a ball with a heap, and then they have to hit a high ring. I don't know where it is. Usually they take the rings to the museum. There are supposed to be some rings where the balls had to go through, and the winner were being sacrificed, and it was a great honor. Amazing stone here. Do it. See the ball game from the other side. And I guess people were sitting up on the side like a theater. It's amazing how well kept it is. It's really beautiful. Really, every stone is just still there. Look how this corner is made. It's really, really nice sculptural. Look at these shapes. How beautiful it is. It's really amazing artistic temple. Now we're in the middle of it all. Big one in the end. Wonder what that was. There's something under here. Look. There's a stair down. Looks like there's some inner system here, some inner place. Who knows what's going on inside of these pyramids? Of this is a whole inner system of small streets where they could walk. Maybe it's full of tunnels inside. Look at there's a door up there. Many things going on. This building that we see here behind is like in another direction than the other buildings, as you can see on this map, because it was something about the astronomical orientation, so they knew what was north, south and east and west, and they also used the direction to decide what direction the street was supposed to be. But it's funny because this is also placed different than the other buildings. So there's something going on. Let's just see that. Oh, is it there? No, it's continue around the corner, if you can see. This road inside is astronomical. It's going around the corner somewhere. Who knows where? Some drawings on the wall here. The whole inner system here. Look at this. go all the way through the building. Come. Could go all the way through the building. Here it comes out on the other side. So interesting, full of inscriptions and so many secrets here. There's an eagle over there. I don't know if it's possible to see it, but it's flying over the tree over there. There's many eagles here in Oaxaca area. Now it's time to go to the highest of them all. It's really big, that one. We're going to climb all the way up. Interesting to walk all the way out there and see the view. Little break. Oh, look, the eagle is coming. It's fine. Just be careful where I walk. Nej, Glam Danesa needs to be in better shape. Glam Danesa is dying. Aqua. Did it all the way to the top. So nice. This highest spot, I think, there's actually a pyramid more behind me, but this is the highest spot where you can see all of this interesting astronomical place there. Down here is Oaxaca City, and you see it's so low. Even some points that look high from down in the Oaxaca City now looks low from up here. So it's really located very, very high up. So of the power spot of the area where the Zapotecs had their dynasty going on, their whole city. But there's actually a pyramid more here behind. Look at this. I don't know if we can climb it, but we can walk around at least. After a stormy night, in the morning sun, I wanna stand bright as a rose in a garden that's mine. It's actually the highest of the pyramids that is over the high one we just climbed. So that is super high. There's an important pyramid also. You see, all the way around. Have it all for ourselves. Baby, pour me some wine, por favor. The back side. Look at there's also a pyramid we can see from here. With the sides from before. Flowers tree of it. It's beautiful also. Let's see here this view. There's just one big building after the others. It's telling a lot about the flora here. That there's so many herbs that they used back then that they still use, and you can still buy it on the market. Herbs for medicine and stuff like that. The Zapotecs were also agriculturists and grew amongst other things corn, chili, beans, tomatoes and chocolate. Here's this very popular nopales cactus. They're eating the leaves, and we can see they're about to get the fruits that is called tunas. And they're coming here. They're becoming like this big around. It's going to be a red color it is having. Look how beautiful they are when they're small, but they're actually becoming really big and really juicy. I love them. They're so nice. We had a nice tuna juice the other day for breakfast. And here maybe some of these are getting some of this bark that we saw in this artisan shop, that they can make color out of it. They're becoming pretty big, these nopales, and they can actually become way bigger, like trees. And then they can just break off an ear and plant it somewhere else to start a new cactus with flower. Some really nice things up here. Nopales. They're very healthy. I guess the old Zapotecs also ate a lot of nopales. Going down now. I really have to watch my steps here, because it's difficult to go down. He's waiting for us, this guy. Some drawing.
Hola, buenas tardes. Sendero con un águila acá.
Okay.
Hoy sería el médico o el doctor. Jugador de pelota. Ball player.
He's a ball player.
Ball player.
He was sacrificed.
No había sacrificio. ¿No habla usted español? El patio de pelota está en esta forma.
That is a
Así,
ball game.
en forma dilatina. Y no tiene los aros que utilizaba el pueblo maya, porque era distinto el juego. Tan distinto que los mayas hacían un sacrificio y aquí solamente fue una ceremonia. La pelota representa al sol y el jugador el ciclo de la vida humana. La vista del jugador está en el horizonte, el sol está en el horizonte, nace el sol y nace el ser humano. Aquí la vista del jugador está en lo alto, el sol está en lo alto, la etapa adulta o la plenitud en el ser humano, y aquí ya la vista del jugador está en la tierra, el sol se está ocultando, la vejez en el ser humano, la terminación del ciclo y renacer nuevamente o reiniciar nuevamente el ciclo. El pueblo zapoteco todo lo relaciona con animales de la fauna silvestre de Monte Alban. En este movimiento representa al jaguar, representa al águila y representa la serpiente o el inframundo, y los 4 elementos: la tierra, el agua, el aire y el fuego. Esa era la ceremonia del juego de pelota en Monte Alban. No había sacrificio. Y mide 1 metro de altura por 80 centímetros de diámetro. Es una urna funeraria, dicen, porque en el original, en esta parte, fueron hallados algunos huesos. Esta es una réplica nada más.
They have a confusing big amount of gods with more than 15 different. Examples of gods is the god of rain, the god of corn, the bad god, the god of love, the god of war, and the god of dreams. Look at this. All of these stones have some pictures. Look at this. This place is called the Dancers Gallery. I guess it's because all these figures are some kind of dancing figures. They're amazing. And look, there's a tunnel in there with more figures going on in there. What is this? It's a picture of an Indian in there dancing also on the way into the tunnel. So here's also a lot of secret tunnels. And we are going into one in a moment. Dancing Zapotecs. It's amazing. There's a tunnel and it looks like there's a stair in there that goes up. So maybe it's going up there on the roof. These were houses of the emperors or the priests. Not for the normal people, of course, they were living in small cabins with straw roofs and stuff like that. But the emperor and the priest and the higher rich Zapotecs, they probably lived here. Here on this sign we see that here's the proof that this was a residential house for some of the richer Zapotecs, some of the higher status Zapotecs. It's so beautiful, all of this. This is stairs to go up. Look at these shapes. Paths. It must have been an amazing place back in times also. It's an amazing place now. This is a ceremonial temple here. And you can see also they shaped it a lot here on these edges and everything. This high stone here was an ancient clock and also calendar. It showed what time a day it was. Now you can see actually the sun comes up here. When it's right over this, it was 12 o'clock and now it's 3 o'clock where the sun has moved. And you can see the shade, what direction the shade goes. Also depending on what time of the year it was, the shades were longer or shorter. And it makes so good sense that this was right outside the ceremonial temple here. Can you see where it leads to? It's dark in there. The majority of Oaxacan people is descendants of Zapotecs, and many still speaks the Zapotec language. In my video about Huatulco downtown and beach, I met a very nice woman that talked to me in Zapotec. I think it had a poetic and beautiful sound to it. Could you imagine that was also residential here? The sign here confirmed that it was residential area here also. For the more wealthy Zapotecs, I guess, again. Because it was all the other people were living, I guess, down the mountain next to this temple. I'm going to the museum. And now let's see what they have inside of this interesting museum in Monte Alban. Come. Looks like that they took in a lot of the very well preserved pieces of stones here. So let's see around.
Life is a lonely place when the dreams are gone.
It's a Zapotec. Look at these sculptures. A lot of beautiful, impressive sculptures here. Artwork.
With the morning rain, I kiss the sun that's goodbye. You know why? I wanna give life a try. Good for you.
Some jewelry and some skulls.
And the shadows up here, I say goodbye to it all. They won't. I wanna follow my call. Do it, do it.
Thanks or something.
I wanna shine as a star.
Looks like they have some holes in their craniums. The high-class Zapotecs, they were shaping their heads with wood from they were kids. They put wood here and wood here to make a cone head shape that would define the high-class Zapotecs. And you can see here these skeletons, they have it. And the Zapotecs was the only one in the Mesoamerica also that was doing some medical surgery of the skulls, because of course deformation of the head, this cone head, would maybe make some internal bleeding, so they made some holes to try to solve that problem. Who knows if they did it? But you see here how they made these cone heads. Look at this. It's really crazy. And also they put a lot of jewelries in the teeth, and maybe also shaping the teeth. There's a restaurant here in the museum in Monte Alban. I don't know if they have chocolate. It would be nice. Nice jewelry, but I also have some really nice jewelry from here. My new favorite earrings. Such an amazing day here in Monte Alban. So impressive, so beautiful. Like and subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on anything. And see you guys very soon for new adventures. I love you.